we are jumping to the game between Strifecro and Savjz. That's the last quarterfinal for the day, and what is important is that both players banned Warlocks. So we are seeing a mirror match between Savjz and Strifecro. Both are using Paladin. There's unfortunately a bug in Strifecro's observer mode. We don't see his middle card.
That's because that's been mulliganed away. That's how it works. With
oh, sorry, I didn't see the okay, never mind then. We had that problem before, but it's not the case this time. And we'll once again see the amazing Paladin deck that is based on Divine Shields and Blood Knights.
Yeah, we've seen Strifecro pilot this deck to perfection. It has been performing for him so well. And yeah, with that deck he's just been dominating his opponent, Frezar, and yeah, we will see if Strifecro will be able to just continue that dominance, because we kind of figured out that this deck might be really insane in the Paladin mirror matchup if it's facing slower control Paladins like Savjz is playing right now with his Cairn and Ysera, as we can see.
Exactly, and well, Savjz can play his weapon to kill one of the creatures, but this will require just playing the Cockhammer just for its stats, not for the effect, and the effect is so powerful that you can't really do that. Masterful Battle on turn 3, and this also generates a huge amount of mana swing in favor of Strifecro, as the free light justice weapon will just kill off any single creature that is being spawned for the hero power of Savjz.
Strifecro is taking a big risk though. Imagine Savjz had like something like a Pyromancer to go along with the coin, or just coin out the Consecration. That would be a huge swing, but Strifecro doesn't have any of that, and this will actually be a big tell for Strifecro, because now he sees that he can actually overextend on the board if he wants to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure, and now he can actually play the Ardent Squire into a Blood Knight to get a 9/9 creature. This is also risky, because there might be a Big Game Hunter in hand of Savjz, but he might just go for it. Maybe that's a winning play, right? If there's no Big Game Hunter or other Peacekeeper, then you can just win in 2 turns. But little he knows that there's an Alder Peacekeeper in Savjz hand, so this is a thing that this is a card that will be played for sure if the Blood Knight hits the table. But the bad thing for Savjz is that even if he does that, then Strifecro will reply with his Cultmaster and draw a ton of cards in response.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, we will definitely see Alder Peacekeeper in play right now. That is the best solution. You kind of want to keep the... you could also use the Owl, but you kind of want to keep that Owl for a potential Tyrion.
Yes, exactly. So now, this situation means that Strifecro will draw at least 3 cards. And he can easily sacrifice both Argent Squires, because those cards are kinda useless. They are not being buffed by Quartermasters, so they are a perfect cannon fodder for the Cultmaster here.
That's right, we will right now see what Strifecro can draw off that Cultmaster. He kind of needs those cards, I would say, to just get more options for his following turns, because right now he's running a little bit low on cards, but that Cultmaster right now is gonna be so good, as we just said. He could... Is there actually any other one-drop that he could draw into, except for the Argent Squires that he already drew?
I don't think so. He's using the Annoyatrons.
Yeah, that's right. So no other plays for Strifecro right here, but he replenishes his hand. Very well played, and
second Master for battle. Wow,
that is a sick combination, especially with the Sword of Justice.
He just needs to pick up the Quartermaster here, and he's ready to go.
Oh man, Savjz being forced to kill that Cultmaster off with that Cockhammer and dropping down to 13 already. That is not a spot that you want to be in this early in the game.
So now it's kinda... that Belcher is a problem for Strifecro, because there's no easy answer to that.
It's true that this Belcher is kind of annoying in this situation. However,
it's a bigger Annoyatron. Like, the Belcher has an Annoyatron inside of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter all that much, because Savjz, sure, he buys some time with the Sludge Belcher, but he still needs to draw into some sort of AoE, which he still doesn't have. He needs to top deck it, and Savjz can just keep overextending the board as much as he wants to right now.
You mean Strifecro?
Yeah, Strifecro can overextend as much as he wants to against Savjz. Oh man. The question is, how will he do that? Which kind of minions will he use here? Sort of Justice into Shielded Minibot.
Shielded Minibot is twice the cost of a what's the basic card name?
You mean half the cost of the Silver Moon Guardian?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That just costed 2 mana and it's exactly the same card.
Yeah, that's right.
And also it's a great setup for next turn with the Masterful Battle or the Annoyatron. The problem with the Masterful Battle is that the creatures will be only 2/2, so they will be vulnerable to Consecration, but as we can see, and Strifecro also knows that, Savjz doesn't have the Consecration, and he might just not draw it at all in this game.
Well, there has been a couple of draws where Consecration could have been drawn right now, like the last 2 turns, where it wasn't actually that good anymore. So maybe Strifecro is worried about that right now, but I think he could just take the risk easily. Because he still has Lay on Hands to kind of refresh his hand again.
Well, I think you play the Annoyatron.
And then the Masterful Battle maybe?
Well, you want to kill the... Yeah, you can do that. That's perfect, because you get the new weapon. So you can use Masterful Battle without attacking the Light's Justice, and you will still get buffed. Every single minion will get buffed, and then you will still have the option to attack with your hero and kill all the little slime.
That's right. That's exactly what Strifecro will do here, using the Blood Knight and the hero to deal with that slime.
Perfect setup.
Reporting for duty.
So now the only problem that Strifecro might be dealing with is a top deck Consecration.
And he doesn't get it.
And but still there's a chance. No, there isn't. Sorry, I thought that's that will be 1 mana. His mana 1 mana short when he will draw a Harrison Jones.
Yeah, he can actually. Wait, there's still a possible. Wait, no, there's not. Never mind. I was like, yeah, maybe like Pyromancer into coin something, but that's also not possible.
Yeah, there's no way of dealing with that kind of board this turn, and this means a disaster. Tyrion, nope. Silver Champion, nope. Wild Pyromancer.
There is Pyromancer, so but all that Pyromancer does is get rid of the 1/1 on the board, and yeah, Annoyatron can be killed by the Cairn. That's about it.
Well, you got no options. If you just got 1 more mana and play the Seal of Light to get healed and also damage all the minions and get rid of the 2/2s and get rid of the Divine Shield, that will mean so much, but unfortunately for Savjz, the Wild Pyromancer came just too late for the party, and Annoyatron ate the silence here, but that's the end of the game if I'm not mistaken. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 points of damage without even the Consecration. So GG for Strifecro. First game goes to him. A really tough matchup for Savjz without drawing the crucial cards, and he had those in his deck.
Yes. Strifecro took the initial gamble with that with the first Masterful Battle.
Yeah.
Just testing the waters if Savjz has something to deal with this, and then once he saw that Savjz doesn't have anything to deal with that, he immediately smelled blood in the water, punished Savjz with by putting even more minions on the board, replenishing his hand with Cult Master, and
well, yeah, we saw what happened. Even there was no Quartermaster for either of the guys.
Yeah, I mean, Strifecro, the Quartermaster would have been insane for Strifecro in this matchup, but he didn't even need it.
Yeah.
Sword of Justice did kind of the same job.
True. He was still vulnerable to the Consecration, but imagine if the Quartermaster would actually pop out at some point. Those those silver hand recruits would be just insane.
Insane in the membrane. Well, anyway, we will see Savjz picking his druid in order to beat this paladin, and honestly, I don't really like his odds there.
What is Savjz having? He has a warrior. Well, his setup is kinda weak to kinda weak against the paladin of Strifecro. Like, all those divine shield minions are resilient to the weapons that the warrior has.
Yeah.
And well, this might seem like a disaster when it comes to setup.
Yeah, Savjz, what he's looking forward to is just having this unfair advantage start with that wild growth and or innovate. So that's what he needs in order to like keep the board clear, hopefully. But even then, man, swipe being the only mass removal for druid that Savjz plays, and then it doesn't really help him much.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Because the silver hand recruits all get buffed by either Quartermaster or Sword of Justice.
Yep.
Oh man. Arson Squire, Haunted Creeper, Knife Juggler. What a sick opening for Strifecro here.
Did he play even the Haunted Creepers in one of those two matches before that?
Yeah, he did. I didn't see Defender of Argus though, I think.
No, we saw Defender of Argus. He was
did?
buffing some creatures, but I wasn't remembering the Haunted Creeper.
Well, definitely a lot of good stuff to apply early game pressure for Strifecro here.
You know
he will
what?
take control of that game very early.
You know what? That might be the new zoo.
You'd think? Yeah, I mean, it is crazy good, that's for sure. And it's fast.
It lacks the Doom Guard, but that's about it. Other things, they are right here. You got also the insane draws capabilities with the Cultmaster. And Hanzo Meccano.
Well, that is such a nice card, to be fair, because Strifecro will always have a lot of minions on the board, and then the Cancel Meccano just gets full advantage. Imagine like a bunch of buff Silverhand recruits getting Wind Fury.
And then a Quartermaster appears.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, son. Well, if he plays also the Defender of Argus, I think that Strifecro actually picked one Enhancer Meccano and one Defender of Argus, I think, because playing both of them in more than one copy might be an overkill here. Very well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Knife Juggler into Silverhand Recruit here. Sure, the Knife Juggler is most likely going to die to the Shade of next, or actually the Wrath.
To the Wrath, yeah,
But,
you're right.
He has to put something on the board to apply pressure.
It would be nice to take a gamble if there will be a possibility to sacrifice the Hunted Creeper and then maybe hit with the random knives to the Shade. Yeah.
The good news though is that Silverhand Recruit will most likely survive, and the more Silverhand Recruits he has on the board that just get ignored, the better it is for the Quartermaster. Savjz actually deciding to play this Druid of the Claw right now.
Well, if you play the Wrath, then you have to play the Beacon Hunter, which will die instantly to anything.
If he decides to go for the Druid of the Claw here, he will definitely kill off the Dive Juggler. Way too much of a threat.
Yes.
Especially with that Haunted Creeper on the board.
And now, well, Strife can actually use both Aldo Peacekeeper and the Cockhammer. Well, no, you don't want to use the Cockhammer because you have still 2 more charges after the Aldo Peacekeeper on your Sword of Justice, which is just pure value.
Yeah, you don't have to. All you have to do is like maybe attack it with a 2/2.
I don't think you even want to attack with that. You can just ignore the board and just relax.
Yeah, he chooses to attack with the 2/2, it seems.
Well, I think he will not attack with it, because then you have more chances of other creatures being able to survive a swipe.
And then getting buffed by Encanto Meccano.
Yeah, exactly. So I think he won't pick to attack with that recruit here. Exactly. That's what Strifecro was thinking, and this is a advantage game. He wants to take control of the board as soon as possible, but now Savjz is forced of playing that Druid of the Claw in charge mode, I think. Right? Well, what are the other options?
I mean, this
Low
is
tap is kinda useless.
This is so rough for Savjz. There's nothing he can do against this type of aggression at the moment.
Yeah, look, not attacking the Druid of the Claw was really smart from Strifecro, because none of his creatures actually got killed after a whole turn 6 from Druid, which is really insane when you think about it. Now you can play the Encanto Mechano, because why not? And you will get four creatures will get buffed.
5 creatures if you consider the hero power as well.
Well, then the Encanto Mechano won't get the buff from the Sword of Justice, but still, that's super insane. Wow, what just happened for Wind Furies?
Quadruple Wind Fury?
What just happened?
Serious?
Oh
my god,
man.
that is insane.
Oh man. Oh baby, a quadruple.
Oh, that is, how much damage still coming in? 6 plus 4, that's 10 damage coming into face right now. No wait, 12. 10, I mean 10, 12 damage? No wait. How much is this?
Much.
It's 6. Another 2 from that, so it's 12 damage.
That's insane. That's insane. Well, the last one has to attack still.
Oh, he decides to go with this one for the low tap, just to be
play
safer
around
from
the swipe.
swipe.
Yeah, exactly. Very wisely done by Strifecro, but that quadruple Wind Fury was just insane. Well, to be honest, Divine Shield would be much better in this case, but still, this is damn nice.
Look how much damage he dealt. That is insane.
So he still has one recruit, but I think, well, the recruit with the Wind Fury, does he have Wind Fury? Yeah, he has the Wind Fury, so you can buff the recruit, so it will be a 4/4 with Wind Fury. Then he can, let's see, he can first, no, there's no
There's
easy way.
plenty of options here, that's for sure.
You can sacrifice the Encanto Mechano first, play the Cockhammer, so there's a 50% chances of the recruit getting the Divine Shield.
You can also give the Divine Shield to the Encanto Mechano, that's also not bad.
But you want to protect the 4/4 minion with Wind Fury, right?
Yeah, that's why you also can do it on the Encanto Mechano. So Cockhammer right now, wait, actually he's just going for something else. He's just going to go for the Quartermaster here. Also a play that you cannot blame him for, because right now the 4/4 Wind Fury will survive the Sludge Belcher, and the Haunted Creeper will finish off that Sludge Belcher right now.
To be honest, I didn't like this play.
Yeah, I feel like you can get better value out of Quartermaster for sure.
And well, you could have definitely played both Quartermaster and Cockhammer, but I think Cockhammer would have done so much work against those creatures that have actually low mana, so you can just finish off that low tap with your weapon, and you are at 29 points of health, so it would be easily manageable to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Quartermaster might have been a little bit preemptive, and Swipe right now is very good for Savjz here.
Yeah, you can ignore the 2/5 Quartermaster, because he doesn't get any buffs apart from Defender of Augurs or Encanto Mechano. Well, okay, that's the Cockhammer value right here, because that will just mean that the Quartermaster will kill the big game hunter for nothing.
Well, he would just use his hero for killing the big game hunter. Why even use the Divine Shield?
Yeah, you're right. I actually forget about that. Yep, that's definitely the right move here.
Oh, he maybe to choose to go for something else.
Well, another Tron Hero Power.
I think he just wants to go for the
programmer.
Dr. Boom in this situation.
Oh, okay, that might be even better, you're right.
Yeah, but little does he know, Savjz has a second swipe in his hand, which might prove to be very good here. We will see.
Well, it doesn't really... I think it doesn't
Okay,
really
actually he
matter.
goes for Black Knight to kill the Annoytron. Or does he? Well, Savjz has plenty of options here for sure.
I
He
think
has to figure
Savjz
out
is
which
kinda
one
in
is
a
the better.
desperate mode. How do you deal with us? He just used the Big Game Hunter without even a target, and there's a 7/7 right on the board.
Man, this is really rough board state. He cannot use the swipe properly because then the Big Game Hunter is most likely gonna die to the boom bots.
I think he just forgot that there are some big creatures in the Strifecro deck at all. And he just pushed that Big Game Hunter without a purpose there, and now it's biting him back.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. That Big Game Hunter definitely was wasted there.
And now, well... Those bombs, man. Those bombs are insanely good.
He doesn't have enough mana to follow up this attack from the Big Game Hunter with a swipe to clear the Dr. Boom.
So now, if he gets 4 damage from the bomb... Yeah, and it's 2 damage.
2 damage.
So that's 7. That's 9 points of damage. He can actually try to kill Savjz right now, if he gets lucky with the bomb.
If he gets lucky with the bomb, yeah. But does he really need to take that risk?
You first of all sacrifice the bomb, so it won't get the Divine Shield. Ah, okay.
He doesn't need to take that risk here, right now.
Wow, 7/7 with Divine Shield and Taunt.
That is insane.
That's kinda a better Tyrion, but without Death Rattle.
What does Savjz even do here? He could... Oh man.
Yeah, that's
There's
Big
no
Game
way,
Hunter.
no proper way of dealing with this Dr. Boom. He doesn't have enough damage. I mean, he could clear it with swipe and into Druid of the Claw. That is a possibility.
What to do?
True.
Uses the swipe on the Argent, on the Aldor.
Oh man.
But then, now he doesn't have anything to deal with his Dr. Boom anymore. He needs to taunt up the Druid of
There's
the Claw,
no way
but
to
instead
win
he
this
just
match,
chooses
yeah.
to concede. Because he doesn't have
Wow,
enough health
man.
to survive the Coghammer. And Strifecro. Wow.
That we had some fun in that match. Well, Savjz could have maybe played it differently with that Big Game Hunter because he lost because of the Dr. Boom, and
Look at how insane Strifecro's deck is.
still that Amaz Priest will actually eat this deck alive with the amount of responses to small minions.
That is something we will have to find out tomorrow. Because those two will be facing off in one of our semi-finals, the other one being Firebat versus Powder. But
Yeah.
Strifecro, how dominant is this Paladin deck?
Strifecro
honestly?
didn't win the match yet, but his...
Wait, what?
Well, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. Savjz still has his warrior deck to use now.
Oh, it looked like, yeah, okay.
So Strifecro is almost there in the semi-final, but still he has to win one more match. And if he actually pulls off again a 3-0 with his Paladin, this just shows how powerful the new Paladin deck that Strifecro built is. This deck can be just insane. And then Encanto Mechano was well, you know,
I'm
also
just so confident that Strifecro is actually coming out victorious in this matchup because look at this deck. I mean,
That's a brand new deck.
I already see him as the winner. To be fair, because I don't see any weakness right now. To be fair,
Yeah, that Priest, man, that can be a counter to it, but it really depends on the draws, and we'll have to see. I'm really curious if Strifecro wins this match. I'm looking forward to the Priest versus Paladin match against Amaz.
I'm really looking forward to that one as well. I mean, Amaz, if he's smart though, he will just ban the Paladin.
Yeah, that's also true. And Strifecro will just ban the Priest.
Maybe.
Well, we hope that that won't be the case there, but let's just focus on the game on hand here that we have on our monitors. And Strifecro has the Ardent Squire on 10-1, which is great against a warrior because he can't really play a cruel Taskmaster in that, because that will be a free 1 minion there.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Divine Shield does such painful mechanic to deal with for the warrior.
He opts to play the shielded mini board right here, which is well, I would play it differently, but maybe well, for sure he knows the deck better than me.
It is a little bit better to play that in case Savjz has something like an Armorsmith or an Acolyte of Pain.
Yeah, you're definitely right with that. But now he has to spawn a 1-1 either way.
Yeah, but I think that for Strifecro doesn't really matter if that 1-1 has Divine Shield or not. So yeah, he just wanted to have that board on that attack on the board.
Oh
to
man,
deal with
a
this
Black
Acolyte
Knight.
immediately.
Blood Knight. Imagine if you actually played this Argent Squire on turn 1, Shielded Minion board on turn 2, and Blood Knight on turn 3.
And then get wrecked by Big Game Hunter or...
Well, that happens. But
He's
you
still going
already
for it.
seen him playing risky, so why didn't try that
my
and just
goodness.
win on turn 3 right away?
Blood Knight, 6-6 already. He's just ignoring that Acolyte of Pain. And now...
This is some tough decisions to make. You have to crew Taskmaster your own.
You can
card
combine
of pain to
Taskmaster-
draw cards and kill the shielded minibot, or just draw cards. You have to pick and execute as soon as possible. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, but he's drawing 3 cards off of that Acolyte, so that's really good for Savjz here. He will eventually draw some sort of solution against that Blood Knight. But that Cockhammer... oh man.
Oh,
6-6.
man.
That's a Tyrion right there, look at him. 3 mana Tyrion.
Insane value. Well, it's slightly worse when it gets silenced, because then it's a 3-3 not a 6-6, but still, wow.
And not only does the Cockhammer give the minion such an insanely good buff, it's also a weapon that can just strike 3 times. It's just such a powerful weapon. Great tool for the Paladin.
Also important is to sacrifice the shielded minibot just to defend your Blood Knight, because if he loses that that Divine Shield, then he is vulnerable to an execute.
That's right.
But now it has to be damaged twice to even play the execute.
Correct, and shield Slam is also not enough to finish it off. Like, imagine there was a shield block and to Whirlwind Shield Slam. That's
Yeah,
also
that's
not
not
enough.
enough. That's not enough.
And there's also no danger of Black Knight, because first of all, no one's playing Black Knight anymore, it seems, and second, he's still 1 mana short of that.
Wow. Oh,
Just taking
6
6
to
to
face.
Oh man. And Strifecro must be loving this. Look at this, all this pressure that he's putting out. If he gets the Wind Fury on that with the Incanso Mechano right now.
I'm just facepalming.
Imagine that.
Will he do it? There's a 33% chance of winning the game this turn.
He's going for it. Oh, will he get the Wind Fury? Even Divine Shield is very strong once again.
Yeah, that's negating the whole turn of Warrior on turn 5. It's like nothing happened.
Imagine the Argent Squire gets another Divine Shield.
Nah, that doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
But yeah, it's all about what...
And what did it get? Taunt!
Oh, it seems like it got Taunt, yeah.
Okay, so the worst outcome here. Still not bad. Wind Fury on an Argent Squire, so additional points of damage.
1 point more, yeah, sure.
And it doesn't... Strifecro can play and then an Argent Defender, Defender of
the
Argus on
Execute.
it, and get an additional 2 points of damage then.
He finally got something to deal with this Blood Knight.
Like 3 turns too late.
So Whirlwind Execute is able to deal with that, popping the Divine Shield as well, and then
Yeah.
he can use the weapon to clear the remaining minions.
You just hit face and kill both minions then.
Using Shield Block before that.
Whirlwind. Now, the bad part of using Whirlwind right now is, and the Death Sprite, that there's a masterful battle waiting just for that moment.
Oh, Savjz might actually wait with this Death Bite.
You're sure? He has 12 points of HP.
He's taking the risk. It's something you have to do sometimes. Just take a risk.
I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like it. It's like just allowing your opponent to deal 4 damage.
But look at it. He has like so much life gain still remaining in his hand with the Shield Maiden, the Shield Block, and Alexstrasza in general. So he might just be able to pull off an even better board clear next turn.
I think Strifecro will just pull up and maybe play the Peacekeeper there. Maybe he'll just power up and pass the turn.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, and oh, he played the Cultmaster, I think.
No, the Cultmaster. I mean, the Cultmaster. All the Cultmaster does right now is deal 4 damage to Strifecro, cause he will definitely attack that Cultmaster, and then after that he will armor up.
With the Shields Maiden, right?
Correct.
Or maybe Shield Block and Armor Smith and Hero Power.
Actually going for the Sludge Belcher, armor up, it seems. Okay. So he would rather be safe from a True Silver or something like that.
Oh man, it can be lethal right now. Knife Juggler, Masterful Battle. he got 4 chances to do that. He can
Yeah,
play.
he needs to roll 50% 3 times.
Reporting for duty.
One.
First.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, there's still chance to win this game. Oh no,
No,
okay,
not anymore.
there are no chance
Reporting
to
for
win
duty.
this. But oh man,
1 damage,
Damage
of
of
lethal. But it's still not over. It's still not over.
what does Savjz do in this situation? He has no answer to 4 minions. He has to kill
He has the Alexstrasza. He needs to survive 1 more turn so he can heal himself back up to 15.
So maybe you shield block, because if he plays a second Whirlwind, or what can he play?
What now?
Is there something that he might want to draw?
I'm
Maybe
pretty
an
sure that
unstable goal.
Savjz right now has to just clear the Knife Juggler away with the Belcher, play Shield Maiden along with armoring up, I would assume, just hoping that there's not gonna be a Quartermaster for Strifecro.
I think you should play the Armor Smith with shield block, and I mean shield block first. You see what you draw. You can always gain at least 1 point of armor from the Armor Smith, so you gain more than by playing Shadow Maid.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Shield Maiden.
Armor Smith is definitely better than just armoring up, because also the slime has to get attacked, and this will also get additional armor through Armor Smith. You're absolutely correct. But right now, Juggler needs to be dealt with, because this is too much damage output.
Well, in this situation, actually maybe leaving the Juggler might be okay, because the Jugglers will be random, so he can actually hit like the Shield Maiden and gain just armor.
But oh,
No, he doesn't do it. He was counting for sure, but that's the safer way.
Dr. Boom!
Tyrion, man, just Tyrion.
Yeah, Tyrion is also pretty sick, because that Ashbringer, oh man. But Dr. Boom is also pretty strong. I guess Tyrion is a little bit safer though,
Put your faith in the light.
because Dr. Boom might enable too many procs from that Armor Smith in the end. So, yeah, clearing off the slime with the hero and 1 minion, and just pushing for more damage.
Look, Savjz has no way of playing Alexstrasza and getting rid of the Tyrion here.
Yes,
But he has to pop the Divine Shield, so he has to sacrifice the Armor Smith here.
he's at 20 health now, 21 to be precise, and
Oh man, how much damage is that?
Is this... wait.
That's 6, 12, 13 points of damage. And then he can just play Peacekeeper on the Alexstrasza and ignore the whole board. if he doesn't play around Brawl. And even if he plays around Brawl, then he will get the weapon from the Tyrion.
Yeah, Savjz was pretty much just hoping that Quartermaster would out to the board, and he sees the Quartermaster. He's not happy about it. He sees the writing on the wall. Strifecro is looking to end the game next turn.
Well,
Savjz needs a Brawl right now.
And Brawl doesn't do much because he has no way of... Oh no, he has a shield block, so that will mean he gets away one more turn.
He can still draw into it with a shield block.
He has to draw it right now. There's no other way of dealing with this board. Savjz is talking to himself, he might have some problems. But he has to play the shield block.
Yeah, he has 6 problems to be precise. He has those 6 minions threatening his life and his tournament existence right now.
Shield block.
Brawl or Riot.
Sludge Brusher,
that is not gonna be enough.
That's something, but that's not enough.
He's just doing the math, but I don't think it's enough. And looks like Strifecro will be taking this game, or is he?
Yeah. Wait, the Ashbringer kills the Belcher, then the Quartermaster kills the Slime.
It's actually not enough yet.
9 points of damage going to face, so Savjz is at 3 points of health.
Oh wow, actually yeah, the Sludge Belcher.
And if there will be a Taskmaster, then it's 25 points of damage. That's actually lethal. So Strifecro has to kill the Alexstrasza. Or no, or just Peacekeeper.
He will just shrink it.
Yeah, that's enough.
Maybe, yeah, even shrink that Shield Maiden. And now, literally the only card that can save Savjz.
He can kill both minions and just then attack for free. But I think he should just ignore the minions and attack for face with at least 6 points of damage. And he's going for the full 9. Great decision right here. That's probably game if Savjz doesn't draw the Brawl right now. That's the last moment that he can draw the clutch card, which is Brawl. And he doesn't draw it, and he doesn't have a card draw in his hand.
But even if he had the Brawl, Ashbringer threatens lethal because he doesn't have any ways of getting additional armor except for hero power. That's why.
That's enough.
Even with the Brawl, it's lethal.
So Strifecro manages to pull off a 3-0 with his Paladin deck.
Just like in the round of 16.
Yes.
This is crazy. Strifecro is just going ham with this Paladin. This is actually 6-0 performance as well, right?
Yeah. It's a new deck and it just fits the metagame. No one prepared against this type of deck, I think.
Yeah. Definitely Strifecro once again showing why he's one of the best players in the game, even witnessing the BM from Savjz.